Hey everyone, just going to get things sorted and we'll start in about 5 minutes. Okay, so let's see how the volume is doing first. And I'm already a few seconds behind on the thing on my phone, so... Well, I think we're doing okay for sound. It's just a minute. Because for some reason, it's a few seconds behind, so can't hear what I'm saying. Load up. It does seem a bit quiet than last time, because I said the game was too quiet, but now I'm a bit quiet. I think I'm doing okay, because I can understand what I'm saying. I think. Yeah, let's see if I can edit the sound on my phone. Won't do that. So there's quicker going to Twitch on my Xbox and okay, how's that? Is that any better? Okay, how's that? Yeah, it's better. So we'll leave it at that. So I thought I thought I'd have a chill stream, so I'll just do a game I'm knowing I don't want to start a new one. But I got up on the free Chocobo ride, and I played a few rounds of Blitzball, and I grinded a bit more. Finish up my items. How many am I doing okay on the items? But I've basically got my team up to the point where it's just really slow grinding at the moment. I hope everyone's had a good week. My daughter has been bouncing off the wall all week because their haircut was this Friday, well it was today. They've been asking for this haircut for months, wanting shorter hair again. So we got them shorter hair. They like it, they're happy. They look like Sinead O'Connor a little bit, but I don't care. Just gonna save it. I know we just started, but there is no autosave on this.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. As
Oh,
can
it's
see,
you.
Not even summoners can pass. But they'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap. Oh, Bartello.
Yes, a nap.
The Mushroom Rock Road is off limits to non-Crusader personnel until the end of the mission.
I would have thought there'd be another route for us to go. Actually, I wonder if there's any... There was that nun last I passed and I didn't talk to her. Maybe I should go talk to her. Ooh, a chest.
Thank you so much for your words yesterday.
We're Crusaders too, we have a lot of work to do. My job is to clean up everyone's stuff. And I'm delivering food for the soldiers. Big job, huh?
Gee, Captain Lucille and Elma should have been here by now.
They're having some fun.
Gata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Now? Seriously? My battery's low? Just start streaming. Your controller battery is low. It never tells me when it's getting low. It just tells me it's either full or it's dying. That's it.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass. Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for your
Don't worry about it.
cooperation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the Karen. Oh look, it's not the bad guy.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well,
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
It is done.
oh, thank you, Your Grace.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we can all see where this is going.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Well. Yeah, that part, this kind of part was kind of obvious what's going to happen with Yuna and Seymour. But flipping heck. Sorry. That came out wrong.
Maester Seymour!
It's fun when you're talking and your voice is changing at the same time and you can feel the vibrations and the vocal cords.
Protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour back in the Crusaders, eh? They're using Al Bhed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
I think his thong's on too tight.
This operation against the teachings of Yevon, aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mi'ihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Something is definitely off with that guy if he's going to say that. I mean, he's meant to be a maester, uphold all this rubbish. And yet he says that and he's like, pretend I didn't say it. Oh, thank you, whoever you are. I wonder if I could take my stronger build up here, but then I'd be not fighting. But I did get some cool stuff. And I'm guessing since Sin's going to be coming, we're going to be having a fight on our hands. We're going to need to get Lulu in here as well though, because she's the mage, well the black mage, and she has the magics. Yeah, I did get Blizzara. It's actually nice having a different change of music. Well, not well. Apart from music, changing magic. Where instead of it being Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3, it's now Fire, Fire Eager, and I can't remember. It's Fire. Oh yes, Fire, Fire, and then Fire Eager. And just out with me.
Woohoo!
You gonna give me anything? You must take full precautions, yeah. Thank you, I need that.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
There's a lot of fiends here. Just get Uni here because she's got the nice cures. And we'll do a summon because I've got a feeling that we're going to need them. Well, I know it's coming up anyway, so can't say I've got a feeling because I know it's coming. But I don't want to spoil it. But you can tell that shit's going to come down. I mean, they're using Machina, and a summoner is stronger than Machina, and yet they still haven't defeated Sin. Okay, if you look to your right, you can see that it says S, which is summon, and then monster, and that's how it's meant to go. I attack, and then it says it is meant to attack. For some reason, the monster is attacking. Not sure why. A walker!
Sneak past the guards, I did.
What have you got for us? Yeah, I'll take that. No. Nah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Be making a fortune with Operation Mayhem prices. But you, lad, you get a discount. I owes you one, eh? Welcome.
Well, I did give you some stuff. Don't need that, but thanks. And what's very good about that is it heals you. Even if you don't save, it'll heal you. So nice. Give me free stuff. You done yet? think that's a Walker thing, really.
Bring it on. It's over.
Yeah, it's a Walker thing. Come on, Diddy. Oh yeah, you've got spores, haven't you? Not anymore. Oh, money. You didn't want that, did you? Can I actually accept any more? No. Which way was I going? This way and then back up. Okay, so I could go back down here. Do them. What's this? Scan. Yeah, definitely go back down here. Oh, hello, Aradesh, you're the only Final Fantasy X streamer I could find who isn't taking up game screen space with their mug. My preferred viewing mode, going to hang a while I cook and eat supper. Yeah. You do not want to see my mug. No, you don't want to see it. But thanks for staying. I need to stop laughing, sorry. But thank you. Is it Aradeshi? Oh no, Aradesh. That's a 1, not a I. I'm also bad at reading. And it's kind of funny, I have glasses. So if I go down here, I can learn scan. And then go down here till I can, and then I should go and do the... Actually, where do the rest of the path? Oh, it's not that big, really. Am I going the right way? Sorry, I'm debating now because there are so many paths on this flipping sphere grid. Where did I start? That's the question, I can't remember. Went that way, that way. I think I started somewhere over here. So... I've got no idea where I should go. That's level 2. So, go down. Name his character from Fallout game. I've never actually really played Fallout. I've played the Fallout Shelter game where you have shelters and it's like a time-consuming game because you got to wait and it's microtransactions. I kind of find it funny sometimes when I play it because you got huge scorpions coming and you can make people reproduce kids and they grow up. Maybe I should have gone back down. Maybe I should go back up there. Yeah, go back up there, then go down. My brother did have a book on the sphere grid, but we don't know where he's put it. It's because it's been ages since we played this game. There we go, Goya. But I'm not really into showing my face on streams. Well, mainly because I play via console. I don't really have... I'm not sure my PC has the stuff to do it anyway. But I kind of like seeing the whole thing. I mean, I do like watching people with their faces as well. I think it's just because it's my face. I'm not really keen on the idea. But that's low self-esteem for you. I mean, maybe I should have a camera because my moustache is growing and I'm very fond of it. You want some of this? Yeah. Don't write checks your ass can't cash. Seriously, you have a piercing blade. Come on, Uni. I would think people enjoy seeing the full game screen, but the number of streamers who show their face seems to prove me wrong. Yeah, I think some people do like seeing their faces, but for me it kind of depends on the stream. I mean, I do watch a few streamers who do have their facial expression, who do have their face on, and seeing their reactions to messages is actually really fun. But I'm guessing it's just each to their own. Like, I'm not really comfortable with my face being on because well, I'm just not. I'm a bit conscious about it. I've got one streamer. He streams with his face, but he does things in between. He'll stop the stream. He'll stop the game he's playing, and he'll do jokes. He'll sing. He plays numerous instruments. And he also has these filters that change his face, so it's fun.
We've been expecting you. Please.
Yes, you know, you've been expecting us. Also does help with charity streams. Tamer, who I follow, he did a charity stream and it was fun to watch him because he did waxing. Also dyed his hair. And it was actually really good watching charity streams. People share their stories. Have fun, have a giggle. Jump scares are good. Love a good jump scare. Well, kind of. I'm kind of getting desensitized to scares in horror games now. Knew someone else who felt the same, only to show his face recently, or he felt the pressure to do so in order to get more views. I can't see it being game specific, which where more people want to see a player. Yeah. I'm actually sure I can show my face on an Xbox. Never tried. I think I need a Kinect. And I don't know how, but we lost our Kinect when me and my brother moved. Oh look, it's None Almighty.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them, as you can see. But seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them.
Well, you should do anyway, because the teaching in Yevon is a bit off. But I'm skeptical with a lot of faiths. because I was raised in a Christian household for 20 odd years and now I'm skeptical of everything. There's a stupid amount of grinding in this game. Yeah, I did a lot of grinding. But the thing is, I kind of go by feedback, and some of my my loyal viewer, who's usually on a lot, they said they didn't want to watch grinding streams because it just takes forever. Be right back. That's okay. Come here. You blind, you can't see. There was one time where this person, he grinded for hundreds of hours on Besaid. That's the first island you're on when you get to Spira. Just so he could defeat the magical flan. And to see how it would play out because you defeated it. And it still actually plays out, but there's just no fight. Actually, if I sort the overdrives out yet, I've got to see what the overdrives are on. Because in this, the overdrive can go up based on different things. Such as causing harm, winning a battle, healing, and all that jazz. They're on Comrade. This to Warrior. Warrior, Stoic. Warrior. Put on Healer. See how that pans out.
Lady Summoner, what are you doing here?
How can be expected if you don't know if I'm coming? Ooh, an X potion. Is this the right one? Oh, I'm going down. Don't know why I'm going down.
Go away, damn it!
You're having steak! Oh, I love a good steak. Steak is like food of the gods. Oh, there's a chest. It was my brother's birthday like last month, and I cooked him steak. Because that is like, yes, we're having steak. Wouldn't mind a steak now, but I've just had my tea. Let's get Yuna here. Summon. Let's get Ifrit. I actually like watching people make steaks on YouTube because there's so many ways they cook it to make it nice and soft and tender, and it's just really melts on your mouth and you're not the one eating it. Haha. Sorry, it's fun when people use fire on Ifrit and it doesn't work because they are fire. I wouldn't mind trying Wagyu steak, but that's like meant to be like the world's most expensive steak. But looking at it on TV and seeing the marble of the fat and the meat, it's just... And that they even get these birth certificates showing, you know, the cow, who their parents were, and who their parents were, just to make sure you know. I mean, single parent, trying to find a job in a very, very small town.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin,
Come here,
sir.
then. Come on, come here.
I know, but
Hello.
to your post-Crusader.
But, sir!
Sorry, my kid came down. It's their playtime until bedtime. Figured to celebrate my dental appointment, not having the suspected bad news, and also that I had a quick in and out session getting my election vote in today. Oh, it's election vote. Whereabouts you living? I won't ask you who you voted for because that's private. Ish. I don't know.
They let you through, huh?
Gata deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al Bhed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done. Waka, I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist.
Oh god, more family drama.
I'm sorry.
You're on a cliff!
Walker! That's enough, Walker!
Jeez, Walker, you're on a cliff. You could have killed
We
him.
used to play Blitz together. Chapu used to say. He say that when we won the cup, yeah, he proposed to Lulu. And then one day, he goes off and becomes a crusader, just like that.
Chapu also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
Lou,
Luzu told me before we left.
She hit me too.
All Crusaders in the Vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
That's my cue.
Luzu, don't die out there.
So you can hit me more?
Lots more.
Sir Luzu, please. Please don't go.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
Canada. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird when you go voting and the line's not as big. Because even when I was back in Grimsby, when we voted, the queue wasn't actually as big as we thought it would be, but we had lots of voting places. The voting area where I was, it was actually where I was at daycare when I was a kid. So it was weird going back there. And now I'm in Scotland. I'm in a small place, so the voting lines are still small because we've got a lot more places. They'll find it funny that in Canada there's actually a Grimsby there. I'm like, yeah, I'm not Canadian. Won't mind going to Canada. So the storyline we've just gone through here is Chappu is Wakka's brother. He joined the Crusades. He did one of these missions, well, operations to defeat Sin. Chappu died, didn't come back, so Wakka blames the Crusaders and hates them, and he is a big into Yevon, despite the fact, well, it's just a bunch of crap to me. But you'll find out why. I'm not giving out spoilers. So Lulu was going to marry Chappu, and they never got a chance. You know, one of those sad stories. So Wakka's trying to be protecting Lulu all this time to make up for it. So I'll listen to my kid. They don't like singing in front of anyone, they just sing in private, so... But the thing they don't know is that sometimes I can hear them sing. And they do have a good voice. Better than mine. Actually, yeah, Lucifer's back up. Lucifer, new season of Lucifer's on now. I need to watch Lucifer season 6. But I'm also watching The Untamed again. And I'm getting to the juicy parts. Not a fan of our current political direction, but figure there are much more places to go and live. Yeah, problem is politics is politics. Whichever side you have, there's always going to be a lie. And then you've got to figure out how big that lie is. And how damaging the lie is. Because I live in the UK. And I live in Scotland. So, not only do I have the British government to listen to, I've also got the Scottish government. And the Scottish government aren't very keen on Westminster. Which is... Did I save this? It's too confusing. I mean, it's bad enough we had too many elections, because we had an election in 2010, then like 2014, and then it was like 2018, and then there was Brexit, and then they wanted another election, and we're like, can we just get things sorted? Because David Cameron stepped down after Brexit. Then it was Theresa May. Theresa May wanted she wanted to secure her power because she wasn't voted in. She only came in because she was the what do you call a vice prime minister? No idea. So she did. She won, but not as much. But she didn't gain as much power as she wanted. And then there was another one another election because she stepped down, and we got Boris Johnson. It's a whole fuckadoodle. I'm not really into Conservative. I just want them to get along and just actually work together instead of arguing.
Ow!
He really hates them, huh?
Chapu. He left the sword Waka gave him in Besaid. And he fought with an Al-Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
Yeah, check on your potatoes, don't burn them. You can't have burnt potatoes. Especially with a steak, that's just... ugh. Like Walker said, sacrilege. Oh, you're now bed. Something about sin. Phone's blowing up. A lot of people on my thing are going live. But it's a Friday.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign, and it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al-Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat sin. They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it? Isn't it?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Lady Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
Okay, that's not really gonna help. Why have you got a kid there?
Monopoly's a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, how are you getting past? I mean, seriously, how are you literally getting past?
operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
Yes, we have.
All right?
Of course not. I came here to fight sin, but they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself,
Huh?
first you must complete the tasks you are given.
He does have a point.
Oh. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir!
Tell me, Oren, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
So if you know it's not going to work,
I heard that, Oren. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
I kinda think we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Al Bhed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
I guess I'm mostly libertarian politically speaking. I'm not up to date with how things are run where you are. I'm a cross between a liberal and Labour, which is Democrat. I'm guessing Conservative is Republican, if that's how you do it over there. I'm not sure. I've had to explain things to people differently because I had to explain to my American friends that Republican is Conservative over here. And at the moment we've had Conservative ruling since 2010. They promised to make things better, and they've honestly made things worse. I mean, they brought in dumb taxes that they've made things worse for people who are poor, low-income families, disabled, you name it. They've made it worse for them, and some people still stick up for them, saying they've made things better. And then the Brexit came, and that's made things worse. And it's just I would say it's funny how people deny, saying they're really good, but it's not funny because people are actually getting harmed. So I think, actually, let's check my weapons. Okay, got my overdrive up, got my Aeons up. Everyone's healed. I mean, now we've got the rise of the LGB Alliance and TERFs. I think people want to go back to a Christian state, but being British isn't what people think it is. Being British is now going to the pub, drinking a German beer, going to a takeaway and ordering a Turkish kebab or an Italian pizza, driving home in a Japanese car or a German car, and to go home to watch an American TV show on a Japanese TV. But they want everything made in Britain. We can't do all that stuff. We need the immigrants who came.
Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Mr. Keenock, please. Returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jecht.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of governments, really. We're pretty much turning into a mini America. Actually, don't use the ground summon yet, because otherwise it'll mess up. I've got to use their summons and then use her overdrive. Otherwise it cancels each other out if I do the other way around. But I do prefer Scottish politics. At least they're a bit more... what's the word? This is a more liberal country. I mean, even though England is the birthplace of the Beatles, England is pretty much the world's Ringo. If that makes sense. I'm just going to use their overdrives to get things going. We'll do a slice of dice. Come on. That was embarrassing. And here comes the love of my life again. Hey babes.
Hiya.
How you doing?
Who's watching?
Aridash.
Can I say hi?
Okay, say hi again.
Hello.
What time are we on? Good night. Oh look, you got an answer. They go, yo.
Yeah.
Go on, go to bed. This is not going to end well, but the graphics are great.
Fire!
Look out!
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
Shut up, Seymour. I've expected Sin's attack to kill the big mob. Oh, it kills most of them. Okay, we'll go for Ifrit because Ifrit does have a good solo. Overdrive, I mean. But that voice was my Kiddie Winkles. 10 years old. And already speaks like a monk. Sometimes. Speaks beyond their years. We used to joke if they were going to go to university one day because of the way they kept talking. Yeah, I have played this before. I played it when it came out on the PlayStation 2. We got it for PlayStation 4, we played it, and then it was free for the Xbox. So playing it again.
The others.
Yeah, Seymour does have more powerful attacks, but I'm guessing we can't see it all because he's a douche. And I'm guessing we're not meant to see how powerful he is yet. But this is a total shit show. They knew it wasn't going to work, so I don't see why the higher-ups insisted they do it. I mean, Keenock was the leader of the Crusaders. Well, he's the leader of the Crusaders, so why let them do it? I mean, Luzu was there and he's dead now.
What's going on? Why?
At least Gatta's alive.
What's going on?
Don't you run away from me!
Everyone, stand back. I'll summon.
You won't hurt it. your powers are still too weak.
But I must do something.
You can't.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home. I kept thinking of Zanarkand and my old man.
Bless him. I know he wants his babykins, but you're not going to get them at the moment. And this is why I didn't want kids there. Because look, they're dead too.
What?
They say you don't practice anymore, that you're gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
You just said you can't.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again, crying.
I thought I sensed my old man there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
May have too many mini potatoes. Well, one thing with mini potatoes, you can
How many died?
fry them, make them into potato salad.
People die and Yuna dances.
Leftovers are fun.
When will she stop dancing? When will it stop? Yuna won't stop dancing. Not until Sin is gone. Those were my thoughts then, I think.
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What? Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
I feel like the Hobbit always going on potatoes. Yeah, Samwise Gamgee. Was it potatoes? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
You were in contact with Sin again. The toxin. Are you okay?
I like Sam. He was good. He was good. I mean, I didn't like him in the. Which one was it? I didn't like him when he first met Gollum because he just seems a bit put-offish. And I do think his attitude did help Gollum, well, Smeagol go to the dark side a bit, but it was good in the end. Yeah, maybe we should use more characters, but oh well. I think Lord of the Rings are actually getting their own TV series. But I can't remember what I wasn't sure what it's about because there's so many things to say in.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Piss off, Seymour.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength, as Yunalesca had her Lord Zayon. Lady Yuna, until next we meet, farewell.
How many spheres to increase the Aeon stats? With the Aeons, to increase stats, I'm sure there's a chest over here. It's, you learn from another summoner about how to do that. Their health and stuff seems to, go up with you. You gonna say anything, Mari? Man, a few words? The health seems to go up with Yuna as she goes up, as her levels go up, but to get her actual, hello again. You're meant to be going to bed. Sorry.
Now I'm gonna say goodnight to your
So good night to you viewers and then go to bed.
Good night.
I have one.
Good night.
Come on.
I'm just tired.
Okay, go on. Bed, please. Then we get angry. Yeah, you don't have multiple guardians. She's got one, two, three, four. She's got 5, but there is going to be another one coming. Braska is her father, and he is dead. He died 10 years ago. So she's basically had a life without him. But we do get another guardian soon. Hang on. I've got to go to this temple. And I think we get there before we get to Guadasalam. Oh, come on, I wanna leave this place. Okay, I guess I got to talk to Oren, I'm guessing. But Braska, he had 2 guardians when he was a summoner. Donna, who is a summoner, she has the 1.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is Jecht. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway? I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Yeah, I know, like, Braska has 2, Donna has 1. You do meet another summoner and he has 2. Lulu was a guardian to another summoner previously, and I think that person, I think she was the only one, really. Where did Lulu go? But I'm guessing the guardians, they are chosen by the summoners, really, so depending on the summoner, then they just, you know, if they want 1, they'll have 1, if they want 2, they want 2. Yuna has as many as she feels she needs, and they're the people she trusts. Though she made Tidus a guardian out of thin air, but that's because
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Huh?
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Kimahri hasn't spoken until now.
Kimahri tried too.
Smile, let me see.
Ooh, sexy.
Sad.
Nope. Bad Billy. Bad Billy, do not do that. Yeah. I mean, Kimahri had to come along because Kimahri's been around since she was a kid. Braska sent him to look after her because he knew he wasn't going to come back from the journey. I would have preferred only having enough guardians to complete a party, but it seems like every Final Fantasy game gives you access, so you must choose. Okay, it kind of feels like they give you different ones, because with Final Fantasies they had different mages. You know, the black mage, the white mage, the blue mage, the red mage. And they did seem to make bosses that were requiring different types of talents. Ooh, stone breath. Like, Lulu is the black mage. Yuna's the white mage. Kimahri's the... I think he's the blue mage. And we haven't got the red mage yet. I kind of like the different array of characters you get. But I think I played Final Fantasy 7 and that had... What did it have? I had Cloud, Barret, Tifa, Cat Sniff, Yuffie, Cid, Dave. Yeah, I had 7 people. Well, 8 counting Aerith, but she dies. Spoiler alert! In it, in the original. Yeah, I played the original Final Fantasy 7. So they're 8, and then it's down to 7. Final Fantasy 8. Who do you have on that? You've got Wazik. I'll call him Wazik because he's a bit of an emotional Wazik. Quistis, Miriam, Selfie, Cowboy, Ninja Dude Idiot. You're about 6 or 7 in that one as well. Well, at least it brings more. I think it does bring more to the table. Hang on. Well, I think it's because I've watched a lot of shows where there's been more than so many main characters. Because what was it? I've watched Charmed, and that was mainly based on the power of 3. But then you got Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate. Oh no 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 no. If I die, then it's a game over. Yeah, I guess I've always watched shows would have had a handful of characters. I did watch Hercules and Xena, and that was 2 characters that they were mainly on. And that seemed okay, but I mean, okay, you did have Jockster and Aeolus? I think it was Aeolus. But then I watched Andromeda, and that had more characters to look on as well. And it's really cool to explore different backgrounds and different points of view. Though it is interesting to watch something like Andromeda and Hercules, and you see the bad guy, you see the good guy in fiction become the bad guy in reality. Kevin Sorbo has literally lost his way. And his acting's gone down the crapper.
It's over.
You. Are you okay, dude? Oh, don't talk like that. They never actually say who created them. They never say Yevon created them. Okay, leave Walker alone.
So be it. Farewell. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done. 'Cause I don't know. 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 ' Okay, we're going to...
Hey, how much longer till Xanarkand?
Still a ways.
First down the Moonflow to the Guado city of Guadosalam. Then we cross the Thunder Plains to the Temple of Makalania.
Oh, boy.
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
We can't just skip all that, can we? Huh?
Mm-mm. I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Must be tough, Yuna.
I'll be fine with you here.
You?
Hey, new guy.
Me?
Hey, new guy.
What can I do for you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jecht.
Huh?
You know her. She would distance herself from you. We do not want that.
I see. I think. Yeah, but even if I did say something, no one believed me, you know?
Yuna would.
Ah, you have a point. Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jecht? What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
I heard you were quite the crybaby.
Yeah, maybe when I was a kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little. Hey, I still don't buy your story, you hear?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a guy crying. I cry. I mean, sometimes I have to watch things to make myself cry, just so I can have a nice and emotional reset.
Whoa!
Yuna, it is good to see you and your companions are well.
Yourselves as well, Captain. We were worried. Praise be to Yevon.
We escaped with our lives, but our troops were decimated.
Of all our chocobos, only this one made it.
We make pretty poor chocobo-mounted forces without chocobos.
We turned our backs on the teachings and cast away our faith. This is our just reward.
No, it's not. I don't believe a god who punishes so severely.
Is that the Jose Temple?
Oh yeah, gotta move that.
Awesome!
The Lightning Mushroom Rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right! In we go!
Yeah, Donna. There are so many jobs she can do. Summoning isn't one of them.
I beg your pardon, but may I ask your name?
I am Summoner Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
As I thought. The daughter of Lord Braska. You have the look of your father.
My father? You knew him?
No. I have never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru. I am a summoner, like you.
I'm Pase. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Maroda. I'm guarding my big brother here.
Since I was a child, I've always looked up to Lord Braska. I wished I would someday become a high summoner like he was. You must have some of your father's talent in you. I believe you might someday defeat Sin.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either. So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat Sin first, no?
Very well then. I accept your challenge.
Isaru!
Yuna, I beg your leave. Good luck to both of us.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get Ixion from here, and yeah, we're gonna count Isaru's little brother as a guardian because his heart is in it. I know he's a kid. I know he shouldn't be doing it, but come on, are you really gonna say no to that face? He has a heart of a lion. Nothing in here. I mean, he's like Scrappy-Doo, but likable. Any chest in here? I'm gonna steal your stuff, mate. I mean, as long as he's, you know, he's willing to protect his brother, he wants to be grown up, he wants to take charge, so yeah. He is a guardian. And plus we just went through that horrible operation and they had child crusaders.
Me? You are Yuna's guardian, no? Maroda's heard a curious rumor. I thought you should know.
I heard it from those crusaders. Seems that summoners have been going out on pilgrimage and just disappearing.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back. Ain't much future for a guardian without a summoner, eh?
What? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Please
be
careful.
Will do.
Pase!
Oh, what?
We're leaving!
Be right there. See ya.
See? He's so cute and adorable. I just want to pick him up and give him a squeeze.
The cloister of trials lies within. Are you prepared?
I mean, bless his little cotton socks.
All right, Guardians, at attention.
We are ready.
All right, let's do it.
And I gotta remember I need to use the destruction orb. Because I need to... There's another summon, there's another AN I can get, but I've got to use the destruction sphere. And if I do it the first time, it is going to be really frustrating coming back to the temples again to do it. But I won't say why, because like I said, spoilers. No, they don't know that. But like I said, I'm not saying what's going to happen. I'm sharing the story as I go along. So me not repeating that on the audio. Okay, so... So I'm thinking now, because I'm trying to remember... how to do this. Because I need to remember how to get the destruction sphere. Do I touch that? Well, I think they do know a little bit, but they don't know all of it. They only tell them what they need to hear, kind of thing. If you get my drift. It's kind of like Matrix 2. Neo's told he has to go to the source, but he's not told why. Well, he's told he'll do this, that and the other. And then when he gets there, he finds out it's not what he thinks it's going to be. You know, he thinks it's going to stop the war and save everyone, but then in the end he finds out it's not. It's going to do what he thinks it's going to do. Because he thinks he's going to go and save Zion and all that stuff, but all he's been but in reality it's he joins the source, Zion is destroyed, and a new Zion is created, and he's the 6th reincarnation of the Chosen One. My phone, sorry, my phone's messing up now. So, I've got that. What else do I need to do? Maybe put on this symbol. So I won't be looking at the chat for a moment, I'm just going to do this, and then I'll start looking at the chat again. Oh. I think. I remember. Put that there. No, do nothing. And we push. I think. back. Okay, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Actually, no, that doesn't go there, the brain, it goes here, I think. Hey, what do you want? Apart from watching me get lost. Oh, hello Zeno, sorry. Not neglecting, just not looking at the chat. Was it also though? Was no message Zion? It did actually. It did actually save Zion, kind of thing. It's just very, very complicated. Hello, Senor Freeze. We are playing Final Fantasy X and getting lost. But I've been looking at theories of Matrix, and the theory is that the humans we have now that we see are clones, to say the least. Oh, I know where we're going. What happened was, when the Matrix first came to be, the first people came, they got hooked up into the Matrix, but it failed, so they had to reset it. And the people and they keep recycling the same people. They're just cloning them and destroying Zion. But once Neo was meant to go return to the source, choose 6 or 7 people to recreate the new Zion. And it was meant to go again. Neo is always meant to happen. There's always going to be there's always going to be someone who is the anomaly, which what Neo was. And it's been written to always end up the same way. But the Oracle didn't want it to happen again. She wanted it to change. She wanted the cycle to end. If you go on YouTube, the channel is called Matrix Explained. They can explain it better than I can. But I should really watch the first 3 before I watch the 4th one. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I mean, I'm kind of let down that some actors aren't coming back, like Lawrence Fishburne isn't coming back, but I hope Jada Pinkett Smith does. I meant to bring something back. Oh, here we go. This is the destruction glyph. This is what we need. So what do I do with this? I'm sure we'll figure out something to do with it. But I think that's what I need to do. The trailer is actually out, and from what I can tell, you can actually see they've aged, so I think they have aged them at this time, but I don't really mind, because it actually kind of shows the progress. Maybe they're doing things differently.
We wait here.
You should try to settle down. Yuna will be blamed if anything happens.
Well, you again.
Oh god.
Traveling with quite the crowd, I see. What is it, Bartello? You know this riffraff?
You are Aaron, no?
What of it?
Can I shake your hand? Aaron. No, Sir Aaron. You're the reason I became a guardian. Thank you, sir. This means so much to me.
Calling the personal guardian the Lord Braska riffraff?
And you call yourself a summoner?
Ooh.
Bartello, enough. Get back here.
Hang in there, buddy. Hey?
Oh, this is some high school crap. Yeah, Keanu Reeves has aged well.
Quite the show, yeah?
I mean, I think Patrick Stewart he seemed to actually age less. I mean, he looked old when he started in the Star Trek Next Generation, and then somehow he just looked younger. But if you look at Jeff Dunham from his photos when he was younger, he looks younger now. He looked older then, but I'm guessing that's fashion or something.
Spot. Shut up. Wait.
Fine.
Stop pacing around. Be calm and wait.
I swear, I'll never wash this hand again.
Please.
I don't get that.
Hand and I'll remove it.
Oh, when he's right-handed, I guess you'll have to find your own Nemo.
How much longer?
Catch my drift.
She sure is taking her sweet time.
She just got in. You should actually watch a YouTube video. It's Keanu Reeves answers interview questions while stroking puppies. It is violently delightful.
Oh, much to your father. All these guardians. And Sir Orin too? And I hear Maester Seymour is quite taken with you. The world must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
This has nothing to do with my father. I am traveling on my own, as a full-fledged summoner.
Oh, is that so? Then try standing on your own two legs for once. Your guardians won't be able to protect you when the time comes.
How about I bitch slap you? I don't like Donna. I don't know why she got into this to begin with. I mean, she's all, look at me, look at me. And jealous because she's not getting the attention. But now there is a video where Keanu Reeves does an interview and he's just stroking puppies. It's, oh my word, it is just so adorable. It's so cute. They're just crying for his attention and he's giving it to them. It's even more better when someone actually took a picture of him on the subway. He's like, it's got all this money and he's taking the subway. Oh, money. I wonder why I actually like taking a subway. I mean, I've tried the London Underground and it's actually delightful. Well, the days I was there it seemed delightful, but apparently it's really, really bad. Yeah, well, the Summoners know, the Guardians know, but, well, everyone knows, but it's just me don't talk about.
Healing the wounded, sending the fallen.
But I'm not going to say it on the chat.
I guess I'll just let her sleep for now, then.
Because our main character doesn't know yet what's going to happen. He's got to figure out how his father became Sin to begin with.
What? Morning?
Don't worry.
But it's morning. I'm so sorry. I'll get ready right away. Just a moment.
Don't worry.
No, go back, we missed a chest. Fine.
Yo, sleepyhead.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Really, there's no rush. Here, your hair.
A summoner with bad hair. What's the world coming to?
You could have woken me up.
We called to you, but with all that snoring.
What is it today? Everyone's picking on me. Oh, you too, Sir Orin?
Once Lady Yuna fixes her hair, we leave.
Sorry, I love this scene.
I hadn't really laughed like that in a long time. It was only later that I realized. The only one really laughing then was me. Laughing must have been the only thing keeping them going.
Okay, where was I going with him? I was going... You know, skip that, we'll just keep going where we are. Just want to do that. I can always do them later. Well, the age, it kind of depends what you mean by the age of consent, because the age of consent is actually very. I mean, if you look at countries, the age of consent differs from country to country. The age of consent in the US, if I'm right, is 18, and the age of consent in the UK is 16. However, there is an unwritten rule that, well, depending on area to area, you don't ever go there. Never. I mean, it's like some people believe if you're 18, since 18 you can legally buy alcohol, then 18 is a bit too old for a 16-year-old. But like I said, it depends. I mean, I had a friend who was 21 and he was dating a 16-year-old, and I was like, you better, no, walk away, no. And turns out she was more emotionally mature than he was. And she walked away.
Off so early? Lady Yuna, you must be exhausted after working so hard last night. Will you be okay?
I feel that I have rested enough, but thank you for your kindness. Will you be leaving too?
Yes. First we cross the Moonflow, and then we head north in search of chocobos to replace those we have lost.
Once we find chocobos, our mounted forces will ride again.
Huh? Aren't you missing someone?
Captain! Wait for me!
What took you so long? We're leaving.
You expect me to keep up with a chocobo?
Lady Yuna, I wish you good fortune. Elma,
balls.
Vasco, let's go.
Ma'am.
Sorry,
Can't I just rest a sec?
filling my vape stick and I've just fucked it up. The nozzle came off. Yeah, I think with our age of consent, it does open it doesn't just open questions to are they mature enough to have sex, but the morality of it all as well. The morality of the person, if they've been on their age. You know, they're 16, and you're 21 or over, are you really gonna do that?
Where to
But
next?
then I think Spain is like 13.
Cross the Moonflow.
Gotcha. Moonflow, baby, here we come.
Well, as a parent, I have my own age consent, which is no. That's it. No. I mean, yes, I am telling my daughter age appropriate things, but no. You try and date my daughter, I'm coming for you. You break a heart, I break your spine. You know, that kind of thing. I also have a couple of nieces and a nephew, so yeah. I am more than willing to do the time. But as I said, because we're in a new land, I'm guessing they have different ages of consent. And it was made in Japan, and their age consent is... I actually got the foggiest.
Go, go, go! It's over.
But you can also play with the age restrictions as well, because it was Will Smith's son Jaden. He wanted to celebrate his 18th birthday in the UK, and they're like, "Oh, that'd be fun." Yeah, he only wanted to come to the UK because he knew the legal age of drinking is 18, and so he orders an alcoholic beverage. His dad's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Legal age is 18," and he's like, "I can't do anything about this, can I?"
Good day, everyone. We can all learn a lesson from what has happened to the Crusaders. Only the truly faithful have a hope of defeating sin.
Okay, that happened yesterday, and you're saying that. Too soon. Go away. You really need to get your ass kicked. Didn't I defeat you earlier? No, just there. And of course that won't work. No, it's not that one. Nope, nothing to learn from you.
Summoner Yuna, ready.
This actually got quite to a political stream. Never had it this political. Oh well.
So you need someone with magic skills.
Yes, because this dude doesn't like fire. Actually, let's get it for it. He can do a good job because he's got a lot of fire. And you cannot poison him. Bye bye. I really drink. Sometimes wonder why teams make such beer. I think it's cause. You know, something you can't. If you tell someone you can't have something, they'll want it. It's like saying never use the word "don't" because they will want it. If you know, you don't do this, they'll do it. But I mean, I didn't really drink excessively, I only drank a lot with friends. I socially drank. And I haven't really gotten drunk in 7 years. I'm 32. So last time I drank was like I was 25 and I was graduating, so I just went, what the hell? But no, I don't really drink. But when you're 18, it's a new thing, it's a buzz, it's a fun time. Not so much for me, watching. I still have flashbacks to that Halloween party when I was 18. It was awful. I wasn't 19. No, I was 19, I went to a Halloween party and it was awful. The police got called. I left because I knew the police were going to come. And what do you know? Neighbours called the police. It was just Awful.
Look, one of
Never
Kimahri's
again.
friends looks just like him.
What?
Both follow summoners on all fours. Hornless goatlings. Hornless! Hornless!
You come to insult Kimahri?
Wrong. We come to warn little Kimahri. Summoners disappear. Never return. Next will be Kimahri's summoner. Poor Kimahri lost his horn. Next lose his summoner. Pitiful Kimahri. Howl alone. Howl alone.
Do those two got something against you? What? They were just picking on you?
Kimahri will deal with them.
And I'll help.
Kimahri alone.
But,
It's Kimahri's problem. You can't interfere. It's a rule.
I'm worried.
Let the Ronso deal with Ronso problems, yeah? That's how it's always been.
I mean, I'm worried about those summoners disappearing.
They aren't just disappearing into thin air.
hey, if we Guardians do our job, no problem, right?
Whoa.
Confident.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a birthday recently. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, bottle rum sounds good. My dad likes good old rum. He's very skeptical with his drinks. He likes the real stuff. Never been to Cuba. We work, so COVID's kind of restricted the whole job flow. So thankfully everything's opening up again. So hopefully I should get a job.
Go, go, go!
But in a town of 14,000 it is difficult. Especially when you're covered in farmland. And I don't really have nor the qualifications nor the experience to work a farm. You're old and you can't be that old. Just don't do what I did, because my dad, he's always like, if you feel like you're too old, then just flip the numbers. So I thought, do you know what, for my mum's birthday, I'll flip the numbers. Oh god, yeah. My mum was 59 at the time. So I flipped the numbers and she got 90 and she got a birthday cake saying 95. Thankfully she saw the joke in it. But yeah, my mum's getting close to 65 now. My dad's 70. He's gonna be 71 this year. Yeah, as long as you're still a kid. You don't take yourself too seriously. My mum would be like, I remember the time when we had shillings, and I'm like, yeah, we don't have that anymore. Because for a while, we didn't just have pounds and pence in the UK, we had shillings, crowns, angels, halfpence, threepence. And it was just such a headache. Which is why we kind of need the 12 times tables taught. Because it helped people get around the currency, but during the 70s they weaned it out.
Farewell.
My mum would tell me about the good old days, and like one time, I think like a grandmother gave her £2, and they lost it on the way home. So her aunt made them go out in cold weather to find it. I was like, seriously? And she's like, yep. Yeah, there is something going about pre-internet. Where do I go there? Where am I going? I'm going down. I mean, internet came out when I was kind of little. I think I was like 9 or 10 when the internet came out. Well, when we got internet, we just had a computer and disc games, you know, floppy disks. And when I actually showed my kid how we had internet, you know, with the dial-up tone, they were like, how do you live? And I'm like, what do you mean, how did we live? That was the time. Yeah, bulletin boards were a big thing. I remember that. If you wanted to know what was going on, you looked at the bulletin board at your local supermarket. Or your bus stop. Or your pub. Or you just talk to your neighbour, really. They knew what was going on. They knew everything. They knew the gossip. They knew what was happening. They knew who got who pregnant. Man, we had a lot of... Actually, nah. If you wanted decent gossip, you went to church. They knew what was going on. We had this one lass. Oh, flipping. I thought she was old. I thought she was like in her 70s, but turns out she was a few years younger than my dad. And she didn't work, and all she did was gossip. I was like, what do you do all week? Do you just gossip your heart off? Because you're just boring. Get back in. These days you get those who don't know who got them pregnant. I miss those old days. Well, I was raised in a gossipy place. That was Grimsby. Everyone knew everyone. Even if you haven't met them, they knew who you were. I mean, these were the days when you could go out and the only thing you had to do was come back before dark. And you had to have a water bottle and a coat. Didn't matter what the weather was, it could be blazing hot, but you had to take a coat just in case. I mean, I remember Mum did take us to Fantasy World, which was an indoor play area, and Mum, she would get her money's worth from there. I mean, you paid a few quid for each kid, and my mum, she would pack us food, enough liquids, because she didn't want to pay for the expensive rubbish they'd charge. sound old now, don't I? Talking about the good old days. Mum would pipe up going, well, back in my day we didn't have LGBT. No, you did, it's just no one felt safe enough to talk about it. Look at you all with your special water bottle, we never had that. Hey, we did not have a special water bottle. We just had... My mum would, she'd buy bottles of diluting juice, and when that diluting juice bottle was empty, she'd wash it out, dry it, and put it in the cupboard. So when we went out on big days out, she'd fill that up. We never had special juice bottles. Okay, we did have special juice bottles, but my mum never paid for them. She would never pay for a special juice bottle. I mean, if we got... I mean, every now and then she'd get us bottles of fizzy pop. But as soon as we finished with them, she'd wash it out and we'd save it for another day. Everything was reused. She'd get the big margarine tubs, you know, the big, like, the size of ice cream tubs, because we used it for baking and all that stuff, and then she'd wash it out and then put it in the cupboard. So when we'd go out, that's what our sandwiches were stored in.
Too easy.
So that was our lunchbox, a margarine tub. Yeah, just remember, my mum's older than you, so she would do things differently. I mean, what was it? She always looked for a deal. Right, what was it? She'd go to the reduced section and buy the food, and she'd stick it in the freezer. So yeah, my mum was just... I wonder if Stone Brick's gonna help in this. Oh, it did! Even with our school books, Mum would have, if she had bits of wallpaper left, she'd cover our books with it to make sure they stayed clean. So if they did get dirty, we can just, you know, take the wallpaper off and put some new paper coverings on it. Oh, it's the lady, can't remember her name. Burgard?
We meet
again.
Belgiumin.
Belgiumin.
You've seen that Machina aren't the answer. In the end, only summoners can hope to defeat sin.
You are right. I must train harder.
I can help with that, if you like. I propose a contest of aeons. A friendly contest, of course.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's fight you, because I beat you the last time. I'm gonna beat you again.
I have healed your aeons. Well, shall we? Whichever aeon you want.
Apart from the one I'm using. That'd been fun. Oh, ice cream. I don't have ice cream, I have Toffifees. Oh, bollocks! Ha ha.
Stop. That is enough.
Yeah, I've grinded too much.
You're good. You bested me fairly. Here, your prize. Go on, take it.
Possessing the Summoner's Soul. All Aeons learn abilities by expanding items. Select abilities. So select the Aeon. List of available abilities will appear. Okay, so now I can teach them abilities. Which is good because it'll be nice.
I look forward to meeting you again. Till next time, Yuna.
So we need all this stuff. But I'm happy now. So what ice cream do you have? Guessing from Canada you'll have different ones. Like, I was watching this Chinese cartoon, and one of my American friends didn't know what Walls was. I was like, it's an ice cream company, and they're known for certain ice creams like Cornettos and stuff. We do get Ben and Jerry's here, and we've got Netflix and chill and all that jazz. Please echo screen for that. Actually, let's just get Tiddy to do it.
See ya. Yeah.
I can't wait to go looking for the ultimate weapons. It's a bitch to get Tiddies. I mean, you have to dodge lightning, I think like 300 times, and that takes about 2 hours. If you can do it consecutively. So yes, I won't be streaming that part.
This is the Moonflow.
These are moon lilies. They say that clouds of fireflies gather here when night falls.
The entire river glows like a sea of stars.
Really? Hey, I got an idea.
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Then, once we beat Sin, we're coming back.
He has no idea what he's saying. Bless his cotton socks. He's only trying to help. Oh, it's 200 times. Yeah, I think it's because I lost track of time and I did it 300.
Hey, we better hurry or we'll miss the shoe puff.
Shoe puff? That's some kind of boat?
Oh yeah, the shoe puff.
Whoa! What the? Whoa!
This is a shoe puff.
Whoa! Let's ride! Come on, let's go!
All right. We board soon as we ready, huh?
Oh, missed one, didn't I? Always miss one.
Oh, Walker, at your service.
What you got for me then, Walker? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, that's better than nothing. That's the wrong way. The way I did it wasn't the best. Stayed on one of those metal umbrellas to rest between dodging sessions. I had to keep intense attention to watch. Yeah, the way I did it was I went past the inn and there was a section where it's a little tiny section where there was a guarantee it was going to be kind of hitting. So I just did the same section over and over again. This just a few steps of the same section. It is frustrating. Very, very frustrating, but I'm not sure what's more frustrating. That, or the Chocobo race. We have to get a 0 score.
Bad idea, yes.
Please, we beg of you.
Impossible, impossible.
What's wrong?
This guy
Yeah,
won't
the little
let our
titch
stuff
tap
fall on
area.
the shoe puff.
That's how I did it.
Ah, it is kind of big.
It's just not fair.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
Hey, I didn't say that. Just...
It is no good. We will have to find another way. We will find a ford where we can cross on foot.
Yes, Captain Sir.
But that'll take days.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, boy.
That's our captain.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Those words stayed with me. I wonder how Captain Lucille is doing.
I love the narration of this. Why are people leaving money around? That's a lot of money. I'm stealing it. so it's 25 to midnight, so I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back on Monday. I'll be playing Final Fantasy X again at 9 PM UK time. Thanks Aradesh for watching, and I think it was Senor Freeze for dropping by. Hope you all had a good time watching and a nice chat. We'll be back Monday doing Final Fantasy X. I do need to pick a new game for next Friday, because I like doing 2 games a week usually. It's 5:30 over there, yeah. The time zones are all great, but I've got to get up because the fairs is in town, so I promised my little one I'll take them. But like I said, hope you had fun, and I hope you have a good weekend.